Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna will be a Sandhouse snooper while Brooke and Nick sparks fly. The return of the Sandhouse set. That would typically gesture the launch of some summer fun, but Luna will make sure effects feel minatory rather. Someone will peep through the Sandhouse window through a long lens. Since Luna's cuisine up a new plan that involves Hayes, we can assume she'll be the one stalking the property. Luna will make sure to stay out of sight as she watches Steffi interact with Hayes. It'll give Luna a chance to see just how important Steffi adores her son, and that'll make Luna indeed more determined to use Hayes to her advantage. Luna formerly suggested that if Steffi understood the pain of a parent being kept from a child, she'd be acting else. It seems like Luna wants to give Steffi a taste of her own drug by taking Hayes down from her, just like Steffi's kept Finn down from his new son in Luna's mind. There'll be more planning to do, so Luna will substantially just observe effects at the Sandhouse and prepare for her coming way. Luna will move forward with giving Hayes a present and could potentially catch him soon. We should also bandy Brooke's curveball since she'll be stunned by Nick's return. Sparks will fly between these spouses right off the club, so suckers wouldn't want to miss Nick's comeback onset and all the charm he'll turn on for Brooke. Despite Brooke's belief that Ridge is her fortune, Nick will force Brooke to take a near look at that station and reevaluate how she feels about him rather. Nick and Brooke have a lip cinch coming over soon. Luna controlling Hayes. Nick surprises Brooke. Brooke getting a blast from the history. When Nick shows up, Brooke is completely blindsided. The Golden's jaw drops to the bottom and her eyes get really wide with surprise. After Brooke gets over her shock, Nick says that some effects no way change while flashing a beaming grin. Ridge opening up to Taylor. Sitting in an office at Forrester Creations, Ridge admits that he just doesn't like the Joe and no way will. It sounds like Ridge might be pertaining to Nick. Do we smell some covetousness brewing? How is Taylor going to handle that? Steffi passing in Taylor. The brunette tells her mama that Liam isn't indeed allowing of himself, he's just allowing of keeping them safe. With an upset look on her face, Taylor asks if Liam is trying to keep them safe from Luna. With Liam having an inoperable brain excrescence and rejecting treatment, it seems he could make a bold move before his death. Will it be Liam that saves Steffi, Hayes, and everyone differently from a delusional and crazed Luna? The most astounding scene is at the very end of the exercise clip. It seems that Hayes is playing in his vicinity. Luna shows up and sluggishly approaches the little boy. Hayes seems alive, but Luna smiles and sweetly says his name, trying to establish trust. Also, Luna says she has commodity for the child. Luna vented to Remy about Steffi. Also, Luna mentions that if only Steffi knew the pain of a parent and child being separated. It seems like Luna might abduct Hayes, but what will be her demand? Will Luna demand that Steffi allow her to have a relationship with Finn? Luna has gone over the deep end again, it'll only be a matter of time before she strikes. Steffi Forrester and her family are staying for the hammer to drop and all hell to break loose. Does Luna have a secret supporter with deep pockets that no bone knows about that could make effects worse? Finn's killer son is twisting out of control, but she's doing it in comfort and style. We are complexed over who's supporting Luna life and paying her bills. She left Bill Fancy Mance, but she clearly isn't living in the poor house. Who rented Luna her own apartment and filled it with cabinet work? More importantly, how is the Il Giardino killer moving around Los Angeles with no source of income? With all of her lurking and diurnal visits to Steffi house, she clearly doesn't have time to go get a job. Bill clearly isn't feeding her at the Spencer mansion, and she's not allowed at Il Giardino. At this point, we see a aunt indeed figure out who's buying the former capture groceries. The Nozawa family isn't going to ante her bill. Poppy and Lee are both trying to wash their hands of her. Luna's living situation could mean nothing. They may have just not wanted to waste airtime explaining how she was swinging to pay her rent. It could also mean commodity huge. Is there someone differently on the cleaner that's standing the miscreant's bills and indeed conceivably helping her go on her crime sprees? Is someone intimately encouraging her to go after Steffi? Luna just can't stay down from Finn and Steffi and their family, and she's getting more and more deranged. When Luna eventually makes her move, it could be commodity, indeed more minatory than we anticipated. Luna's most recent trip to her pater's house went just as bad as the former Bones. Finn told his worried son that under no uncertain terms would they ever have a relationship. But, also effects got weird. Luna hasn't paid important attention to her half-family Hayes. But, watching Finn give the little boy all of the attention and love that she has been soliciting for surely put a target on his reverse. Will Luna's rearmost showdown at Steffi's house inspire her to change her plans? It's getting clear that Luna isn't going to get through to her pater, Finn. But, that means she'll want vengeance. What better way to hurt Steffi and Finn at the same time, than to catch their son Hayes? Luna is a seasoned kidnapper, and she seems to be suitable to get into Steffi's house whenever she wants. However, it wouldn't be hard for her to get access to the little boy, if she sets her sights on Hayes. Luna presumably wouldn't hurt her partial family. Still, she could take him nearly and hide him and not reveal his position. We're curious to see how this will play out. Remy saw the real side of Luna, and he doesn't like it. His rude awakening could lead him to his end thing. Remy returned. They've been wanting to see this villain back on our defenses. Still, he's a puppy dog compared to Luna, who wants to take a shot at Steffi. She showed up at the firing range with a plan in mind. Remy wasn't there to shoot his adversaries. He was there to work. Luna wants Remy to help her perfect her shot so she can get back at her arch-nemesis. In her mind, she wants Steffi dead so she can have a relationship with her father. Luna believes that Steffi is the handicap in her life. Remy had a rude awakening. He wasn't on board with Luna's idea of killing Steffi. There's a good reason behind this. Perhaps Remy isn't the villain we allowed. He was. Obviously, he was creepy for making those raw deepfakes of Elektra and having an balcony devoted to her. Hopefully, he's learned his assignment and has come a changed man. Remy still has his endgame in mind. He wants to be with Elektra. In his mind, he's the perfect man for her. During his discussion with Luna, it was egregious that he was still irked with Will. But it was hard to tell whether he still felt guilt for what he did. Remy could come up with his own plan. He might want to cover Steffi from Luna's wrath. This will help him get his wind up. Eventually, Elektra will see Remy as an idol and the love of her life, not just her friend. This means he'll have to go up against Luna to make it be. You'd suppose after times of high-stakes drama, tried murders, maternity dishonors, and further love triangles than a figure class, Steffi would know when it's time to duck and cover. But no, Steffi has decided that warnings are for peasants. Luna is twisting, she's locked, loaded, and one bad day down from getting rearmost, and Steffi? She's brushing it off like a fur ball on a couture blazer. Steffi's tone-assured strut and impeccably winged eyeliner wouldn't be important of a guard if Luna decides to turn her rage into action. After all, Luna has the motive, the means, and disturbingly steady end. This isn't just a family squabble. This is a showdown, and Steffi, in all her bravado, may be sleepwalking right into it. What do you do when a girl with a gun and a vendetta is on the loose? If you're the Finnegans, supposedly, you pour a glass of rose and smugly advertise you've handled it. No redundant security. No sentry. Just a bold belief that saying stay down actually works on someone hellbent on vengeance. Seriously? Has no bone. Learned anything from Sheila? Finn and Steffi are acting like Luna's just going to go meditate and journal her passions. Meanwhile, Luna is stropping her eyeliner pencil with murder in her eyes. At this point, the Finnegans aren't guarding their home, they're carrying it for a true crime talkie. Still, she'll only have herself to condemn, if Steffi ends up on the wrong end of Luna's revenge. You can't sass your way out of a pellet, girl. That's not the way it works. Not when you're going up against a non-fictional maniac who has a proven record of killing just to kill. So Steffi's arrogance setting her up for a classic cleaner pieces fall from grace? Or will she pull off one of those miraculous saves where someone shows up just in time? We'll be watching, popcorn ready and security system completely actuated. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.